Hello, this is Tran. I am the Maryland State Director for the National Strength and Conditioning Association.
My name is Kelley Crowe, and I'm a member of the NSCA Maryland State Advisory Board and a certified athletic trainer and member of the Maryland Athletic Trainers Association.
Together, Kelley and I wanted to cut and produce this video as a public service to demonstrate simple body weight and banded exercises that everyone can do from the friendly confines of their own home to continue to maintain and improve their health and physique during this time.
We're bringing this to you as a collaboration between the Maryland Athletic Trainers Association and the NSCA Maryland's chapter.
Enjoy!
Enjoy! The first exercise here is your basic squat that you want to perform with your feet hip width apart. Squat down as far as you can go, making sure that your knees don't go too far over your toes. Keeping your back straight, core tight. A progression is to add a band around your knees, just above, right at the bottom of your thigh. Making sure that those knees are staying hip width apart when you go down.
We have the basic forward lunge here. Perform a high knee with a dorsiflex ankle. That means you're going to point your toes up. Move it with opposite arm and opposite leg. Finish in a 90-degree angle on the front leg and on the back leg. Hover your back leg right above the ground. Moving on to the body weight good mornings. You want to put your hands right behind your head. Don't press your head down. Keep your head up. It forces your shoulders back. Arch your lower back. Lock in all your back muscles. Keep your entire back engaged. You want your back flat throughout the entire movement. Push your hips back. Stay on your heels. A slight knee bend is acceptable. On the side profile, you should see our backs are perfectly straight. It's a great exercise to work out the lower back, the gluteus, and the hamstrings.
This exercise here is called monster walks. You're going to put a band around your ankles. You can also put it above your knees. And you're going to squat down in that athletic stance, really trying to stay as low as you can. And you're going to be walking diagonal, so taking diagonal steps forward and then moving backwards as well.
Here we will perform rowing movements with a band. You can wrap the band around a stationary object that is safely anchored into the ground, or you can use a friend. Pull the bands as you see right there in a horizontal motion. We can also work on vertical pulling motions. Not everybody is able to do a pull-up with their body weight, but you can simply bend over, keep your back flat, and then pull the band. This mimics the vertical pulling motion with the band. Additionally, you can also pull the band apart. There's a variation that will also work on your shoulders. We can do pressing motions with the band. Here is a horizontal press and a vertical press.
Moving into a core exercise for this one, you're going to have a band wrapped around the outside and you're going to twist. Pushing forward when you are twisting to get the full exercise. You're engaging your core the entire time, rotating and pushing out. Making sure you're tightening your core when you're pushing forward. This exercise is known as the clam exercise, clamshells. You're going to be laying on your side, keeping your heels together, and really trying to activate your hips and your glutes to lift your knee up and slowly lowering it down. The important thing here is making sure that you're keeping your body in line with your hips and that your feet stay together. Progression of this exercise is adding a band above the knees to make it more difficult. Making sure your body isn't rotating as well when you're lifting your hip up. Another progression is to go up into a side plank either on your elbows or on your hands. And continuing this exercise again, making sure that you're staying in line. Core tight. This exercise is the bridge or the hip thrust. For this one, you're tightening your core. You're keeping your knees and your feet in line with your hips, contracting your glutes and your hamstrings and lifting up. It's a posterior chain exercise, so making sure that the work is coming from the glutes and the hamstrings. A progression to this is to add a band around your knees or to do it single leg.
Your head and neck contain muscles that help stabilize your head. It is very important that you exercise your head and your neck frequently. These exercises can be performed standing up or they can be performed lying down. When you lie down, you have the added resistance of gravity. What you see here is a neck flexion. You will start with your head in neutral, looking straight ahead. You will tuck your chin into your collar. The next exercise is a neck rotation. You will look straight ahead, look to the left, and then you will look to the right. It is an easy movement. It's not a rapid movement. You want to make sure that you perform a good stretch on both sides. If you are performing the neck rotation when you're lying down on the ground, make sure that your head does not touch the ground. The next exercise is a lateral neck flexion. You want to move your head side to side, ear to the shoulder. Neck protrusion is where you stick your neck in and out. Keep your shoulders steady. Stick your neck in and out. We can also go around the world, clockwise and counterclockwise. Once again, it's an easy, slow movement. It's not a rapid movement. If you are doing this with the added resistance of gravity, make sure the back of your head does not touch the ground. And then we have neck extension. Start in neutral and look up. If you are doing the neck extension while lying down, you want to lie down face down on the ground.